بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
At one time or another in both camps, they grew up in Christian, or at least nominally Christian households, but as adults they decided to convert to Islam. So what prompted the switch? Susan Carland is a lecturer at Monash University in Melbourne, David Stanley is an electrician from Sydney, and Stacey Mohammed is a 25-year-old mum from Brisbane. Good morning to you all. Thanks for joining us. Susan, if I can start with you, what prompted your decision to convert to Islam?
I think I was a teenager when I became Muslim, and I think it was when I was a teenager I started just to have big questions about life, the universe and everything, and I started to explore lots of different answers to those questions, and much to my surprise Islam seemed to be the one that continually came back to me with the answers that made the most sense to me. So eventually, yeah, when I was 19 I decided to convert.
You say you were nominally Christian beforehand. Was your faith always a strong part of your life?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew that I always believed in God, and I was raised in a household where we did go to church and those sort of things. And so it was always a very big part of my life and always a very positive part of my life. But I think when I was in my teens, I just started to wonder if I believed what I did because I thought it was true, or if it's just what I'd been raised to believe, and that's what sort of prompted the outward exploration, I guess.
Okay, this is really interesting. David, describe your life before you converted to Islam.
Typical young Aussie guy. Used to go out and, drink, smoke, have fun, just do crazy things. Also, I used to be quite a racist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I didn't like Muslims at all.
What did you know about Muslims before you became...
What I thought I knew about Muslims? Okay, so firstly, what I thought of Islam is I actually thought Islam was a place, and Muslims came from this place, and they hated everyone, and whoever wasn't a Muslim, I thought they wanted to convert them, and that was it.
They're all from Islamabad.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What was the thing that made you go, this thing that I don't know anything about,
well,
I now want to join up to?
I very quickly, within the first minute of a conversation, I very quickly realised that my perception of Muslims and Islam was completely wrong, and straight away I started questioning myself and who I was and who I thought I was, and they were two completely different people. And
so looking at you now, I mean, most people have a vision in their heads of what a Muslim man in Australia looks like, and it doesn't look like you. How has your life changed since you converted?
More on a personal level, physically, like looking after myself a bit better, not drinking, not smoking, which I really wanted to fix up quite some time prior to that, but I just needed that initial kick. And just being a better person, not judging people the way I used to, and denied that I did.
So, Stacey, you also had what many would describe as a typically Australian upbringing. Can you tell us about that, and also about how your family reacted, I suppose, when you told them you were planning on converting to Islam?
Yeah, my family, they're very supportive. I grew up in a very small country town in northern New South Wales. I had a great upbringing. I had a loving family. I say I was probably agnostic. So I didn't really tell them about my journey because it was really in